So when you're playing in rough water, one of the prime skills you need is being able to hold and maintain an edge. How you pad it out in the boat is really important. How your foot pegs are adjusted is also important. What you're looking for is points of contact from your feet, balls of your feet, through to your knees and your thighs, and then come round to the backrest. They all need to be tight but comfortable. So when you do your edge control, when you create an edge, the boat moves with the body rather than you slopping around in the cockpit. Another concept is keeping a neutral body position. You'll find if you're in the neutral body position, it gives you a lot of flexibility within your hips. So by keeping upright in the boat, I can wiggle my hips and move my boat and edge my boat very easily. As soon as I end up leaning back on the boat, it limits to what I can do with my hips. Yeah? Leaning forward is also not a problem. You still get a lot of hip control, but excessive leaning back limits the amount of edge you can put on the boat. So it's key to it is to, most of the time, is some form of neutral body position where you get that full flexibility within the hips. The other key to your edge when you're playing in rough water is finding an edge you can maintain, rather than radical edge for a minute and then coming back to a small edge. You want to try and find an edge that requires that you can hold that edge on when you may be doing a turn or breaking in or breaking out into the rough water. So developing a good edge control is really, really important to improve your paddling in the rough conditions.
Think about giving each edge a reference point. A number 1 edge would be past the halfway line. A number 2 edge would be getting the spray deck wet, and a number 3 edge would be getting the bottom of the buoyancy aid wet. You can maintain balance while edging if you force your head, spine and hips into a C shape.
Create the edge by weighting the backside and fine tune with the opposite knee.
Here we can see Phil setting a number 2 edge before he enters the current. A number 3 edge is engaged briefly to help with the turn. Another 2 edge is engaged, but this time the paddler is moving at the same speed as the current, and the turn is accomplished with the aid of sweep strokes.